Welcome to my channel. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the movie.
Do you know why it's as though you are not succeeding? Do you know why it looks as though you are not succeeding? It's because you have not been consistent in that thing you are doing. You really think that what you are doing is not good enough to sustain you, but it might be no. The reason why you may not be seeing results the way you want is because you have not been consistent enough. Consistency comes with massive results. When you are consistent with what you are doing, you will definitely see massive results. But do you know one of the challenging factors is procrastination, laziness, tiredness, weakness, etc. These things I mentioned is a very serious factor that has affected a lot of visions. The vision you are running with, or the vision you are meant to run with, that vision is something very big or bigger than what you are seeing. But the reason why is as though you are trying to give up, or is as though you are trying to see that something very little, is because you have not really given it your all. When you give something your all, you will begin to see how far it's going to grow. Every great man you see today had where they started. When you see their little beginning, you will get marvel. Every great man you see today had where he or she started from. It's not bad when you have a very mighty scale or very big drawing about how you want to run your vision. If you can start big, it's okay. But if you don't have the ability to start big, you can start small. If you can be consistent with what you are doing, even that little way you are starting it is going to grow. Why it looks as though that it has not grown or is not growing, you are seeing it retrograding, being so sluggish, is because you have not been consistent. What I'm telling you is something I have discovered. Consistency is one of the factors that can really, skyrocket any vision. Whether good or bad, yes. Whether good or bad, anything you are consistent with, you must surely see the results. You may not look like what you are pursuing. That your vision, you may not look like it now. But if you can be consistent with it, if you can insist with it, if you can, dedicate your all in it, you will begin to see the result. Whether in a business, whether in the politics, whether in academic sector, in any sector where you find yourself, consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. When you are consistent with what you are doing, you begin to see results. Though it might be coming gradually, it might be coming very little, very little, very little, very little, like as though sometimes it might even crash. When it crash, start again. When you fall, start again. When it's as though that is not working, keep on pushing it. I want to tell you something. Do you know any great man? Do you know any great politician? Or in the academic world, in any sector? Ask them how many times they fall. Ask them how many times they fall or they failed. Ask them how many mistakes they made. But do you know why you could be able to see them today as great personalities? It's because they did not relent. It's because they did not give up. It's because they did not drop that vision. They believe. Another thing is that you have to believe on what you are doing. You don't need the whole world to believe on you. You need you to believe on you. Yes. You need you to believe on you. Because the person next to you, you are expecting to believe or to understand, may not really know what you know. Only you knows the vision. Only you can understand the dream. So when the person next to you is not seeing what you are seeing, you don't blame them. So they might come with their words of discouragement, may not be intentional, but because they don't understand your vision. But you have to believe on yourself. You have to believe on yourself. Believe on yourself. And you keep on moving. And you keep on moving. You will see yourself tomorrow. You will start becoming great. Greatness does not just come in a flash. Greatness does not just come as a magic. Or neither, miracle can happen. But while you are still waiting for miracle, there is room for consistency. There is room for discipline. There is room for dedication. All of these things are tools that can, skyrocket or that can help you. But today, what do we have people? Many people have tried a lot of vision. When they place their hand here, they say, no, it's not working. They place their hand here. They say, no, it's not working. They place their hand here. But you don't know that all of those things that you left, all of those dreams, all of those visions that you left are maybe something you are going to, build with time. With time, you will see it forming. Do you know one thing about it? When it clicks, it has clicked. When it catch, it has catched. So, but for that period, it's as though nothing has happened. Don't give up. Let me talk about the academic sector. There are people that they have a vision. It has been in their destiny. Maybe they have a particular course that, that God had led in their heart, or that they loved so much right from birth. But because they don't understand the vision very well, they couldn't be patient, they couldn't be consistent. You see them, they will just abandon that vision. They will just look for the next available one just to let's flow. Somebody wants to study medicine, and yes, medicine is kind of difficult, but this is your vision. And maybe you went for the first sitting, you couldn't get medicine, and you will see the person, he will just overlook medicine and say, let me just answer a graduate. You see the person, he will just dive into agriculture. Yes, it's good. But what I am trying to say in the essence is that your vision is what carries your greatness. Don't leave your vision because you are seeing somebody else doing another thing. You have to try to be your real you. Try to be yourself. It's good when you see people. It's good when you see people becoming great men. You copy them. But while you are copying them, let it be in alignment with your vision. Try to follow someone who is working towards, your area of calling, your area of vision. Don't follow every trend. So what am I trying to state? I'm trying to state the fact that consistency has been the major key that has opened doors of success. But some people have neglected this. So I'm trusting God that some of you will become consistent in that vision that you had, that vision that God gave you, that thing that you saw. Nobody could understand it, but you yourself, you understood it. Nobody knows about it, but you yourself, you know about it. Can you run with it? Can you be consistent? Even though when you fall, can you still rise up? Sometimes you see people, when they fall, they remain there. Yes, they remain there. But you are meant to fall and rise up and continue. Have you watched people who are running race? When you go and watch people who are running race, when you see the spirit of a winner, even though a winner, when he falls, he will rise up. There is room to fall, yes. There is a room for falling. But when you fall, what do you do? When you are on a race and you fall, what do you do? Do you lie down there or do you continue your race? I really want you to really think about it. Run with your vision. Run with your calling. Be consistent. God will bless you.